Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well. My name is Riga. For my returning viewers and also to my new subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for great support always towards this channel. So now Kenyans, there is something here I want you to listen to and I want you to know. Because earlier on, tuliona the DCI boss AMIN came out to deliver a speech whereby he was talking about the disappearance of the disappearance of Ndiangui. So now I want you to listen to this video, then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, take a second, hit the subscription button if you have not subscribed, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell in order that if I upload any video at any time, YouTube will automatically notify you. Otherwise, thanks so much for that subscription. So listen to this video, then we proceed.
Ndiangui Kinyangi was a person of interest to us. After publishing very inflammatory material in the social media, I'm sure you all saw about the timetable and so on and so forth, which was trending in the social media. And our preliminary investigations established that that social media account belonged to the so-called Ndiangui. And we profiled him, we identified his residence, and our officers conducted a search at his apartment in Keno. Unfortunately, he was not in his apartment, but we managed to conduct a search and we were able to recover an assortment of electronic gadgets that we believe would be useful to us in our investigations. And we were able to do an inventory, which inventory was clearly countersigned by the caretaker of those apartments. So mine is to confirm to Kenyans that Ndiangui is not under the custody of the National Police Service. He is a person of interest to us, and wherever he is, I will urge that he submits himself and that he surrenders to the nearest police station.
After listening to that video now, there is some of the questions are coming out. Because the way the DCI boss is talking is clearly indication that he is even confused. Because at first time, he's saying that Ndiangui was their person of interest. But later on, inamaanisha walikama after their search, mahali walienda huko hivyo kwa resident ya nani? Resident ya Ndiangui. Walienda wakafanya search in which wali come out na some of the things. So up to there things are clear, but it's now here where now things are not clear, because the DCI boss is coming out to tell us that there is a time, he means that there is a time when Ndiangui was their person of interest. But up to there and up to now, hakuwa their person of interest. So now he's coming out sasa kusema that ati Ndiangui mahali popote ako sahi ajitokeze for the to the nearest police station. Meaning that kuna kamchezo kanachezwa hapa mahali, because at first unatuambia as a DCI boss ati at first alikuwa the interest, mulikuwa interested in getting him or in arresting him, but later tena sahi unakuja kutuambia that mahali popote ako ajitokeze for the nearest police station. So you can clearly tell that those words, they are totally confusing. At first time unasema mlikuwa mtaka kumshika, tena ni kama mkanyamaza, tena sasa ndio mnajitokeza mnasema that ajitokeze mahali popote ako to the nearest police station. So the question is because on that video umesikia akisema that Ndiangui is not in any custody of the National Police Service. So meaning that if he's not in the custody, then go and find him. That's now the work now DCI has to done. Mumesema ndio hayuko kwa custody ya any national police service. So the work here is then go and find him, because what we want to know is where is Ndiangui. Do you remember Ndiangui? Ndiangui is that youth mwenye alikama out na ile timetable, ile table of events, ile table of events of 25th June. Hata table of events ilikuwa viral sana. So that person mwenye alikama out na that table of events, huyo sasa ndio tunaongelelea sahi, anaitwa Ndiangui. And after posting that table of events, after posting it, in which it got around 1 million views with a short period of time, even within 2 days. So now the DCI boss is coming out to tell us that mali popote penye Ndiangui yako ajitokeze for the nearest police station. And I want you to tell you this. Remember at first time the DCI boss did a very, very terrible thing during the Albert Ojwang's case. Remember the time he was summoned at the Senate, the time DCI boss AMIN was summoned at the Senate, alishika Quran na kaapa na kasema yeye hawezi sema uongo. But later it came out that what the DCI boss said, it was a lie. And later the DCI boss AMIN said that yeye alikuwa anafuatilia kitu yenye aliandikiwa, meaning that hata yeye mwenyewe hakuwa anajua what was really going on. So up to now nimeona so many comments saying that we cannot believe now these things zenye the DCI boss AMIN anasema, because already si tulishapoteza hiyo trust kwa DCI, because si tulikuwa tunaamini sana DCI on the part of investigations, walikuwa naifanya vizuri sana. But now it has reached a point now it's look like as if they are weaponized. So now up to now it means that now some of the people or some of the common wananchi they have already yani hawana ile trust for the DCI, because at first time watu wali trust sana this DCI body, but after the DCI boss AMIN alidanganya pale Senate, I think hapo ndio mambo iliharibikia, because for now people are now claiming that that is a lie, ati nini na wataki kitu kama hii ifanyike the way Albert Ojwang mambo yake ilifanyika. So now what we want to see is that let us know, or what we want to know is that let us know where Ndiangui is, because Ndiangui alipotea tu abruptly. So up to now there is no one mwenye anajua mahali Ndiangui yako hadi mpaka sahi, because now the DCI boss AMIN is coming out to tell us that yeye mwenyewe hawajui mahali ako, but walishafanya already a raid kwa Ndiangui na wali come out with different accessories. So up to now you can clearly tell that things are not good, because there is one of the comment here I want to read for you. This comment is coming from Anthony. He's saying that AMIN's credibility continues to erode after lying under oath about Albert Ojwang's abduction and death at the hands of the police. Trust, once broken, is rarely restored. Remember that thing I have talked about, because DCI boss AMIN alidanganya during the summon, vile walimsummon pale at the Senate on that case of the Albert Ojwang. And remember during that summon he lied under the oath, hadi alibeba Quran na akasema that yeye hawezi danganya. So now it's like now a government built on lies fears truth like a thieves. Yani for example hii government yenye iko built on lies huwa inaogopa ukweli sana, ni kama mwizi na mwangazi hawapatani. So up to now you can clearly tell that now this the common mwananchi, they are not buying any kind of the ideas which the DCI boss is coming out with. Because how wanaona ni kama sasa hapa ni mchezo ya paka na panya. Because at first time unajua people were really trusting this body known as DCI. And there is again this comment here saying that first he says he was a person of interest. He is speaking in the past tense like he is no longer there, and then he says wherever he is, he should surrender himself. So you can clearly tell on that sentence of on those words of the DCI boss AMIN, kuna time yenye alisema that he was a person of interest, and later now anakam kusema that mahali popote penye Ndiangui yako ajitokeze to the nearest police station. So now there is so many comments now coming out because now people are not trusting this man at all, because the first time he lied under the oath. What's your opinion up to that? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Consider subscribing, commenting, and liking. Let's meet in another video.